Warm greetings to all my dear companions. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for being with me, and for those who are new to our channel, welcome. I hope your presence brings joy. I would also appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel so that YouTube supports me more and more awareness can be spread. Thank you to the Spirit, my higher spirit that is with me, within me, and here right now. And I hope that the conversations we have here will be helpful in the spirit of awareness, love, and light. Today, I want to let's talk about the commitment we have made together that until the beginning of Farvardin, which is Holistic March, we were supposed to do a cleansing. Let's talk more about cleansing, about bringing our 3 bodies into harmony. As you all know, we have 7 bodies, but today in this video, we only want to talk about our 3 bodies, the mental, emotional, and physical. We'll discuss where each sign should put in more effort, focus, and activity so that this cleansing can take place. Next week's video will definitely be about going deeper into the 7 bodies, which exists deep within each of us, and we'll talk more about this. Right now is actually the last time, as if we're crossing a bridge. After the 1st of Farvardin, March 21st, this bridge will be broken behind us and there will be no way back. That's why we need to put all our strength into it so we can, as much as we possibly can, so that we can truly kill the old self within us and gradually create a new self. And this important change needs to happen in every single aspect of our lives. This is the time to soar, the time to rise from beneath the earth and become a phoenix, the time to transform from a hyena into an eagle. All of us can fly, all of us can reach our higher selves, all of us can offer a better version of ourselves to society, to the universe, to Mother Earth. Profound and meaningful transformations will take place in each of our lives during this important process of change. And one of the things we need to do is to reconcile with our inner child and bring our 3 bodies into harmony. The mental body, the emotional body, the physical body. Most of the problems we face start from the fact that our mind is on a different level. And my emotions are working in a different direction while my physical body wants something else. It's as if in one room, 3 people who don't know music are each playing a different instrument. But if we bring these together in harmony, it works. A beautiful symphony played by a very skilled musician. He brings these notes together into one piece of music, and then it touches the heart and brings peace to our lives. Our problem is that we don't have this harmony within our own bodies. In other words, in the next few months, we will be finishing a karmic cycle and beginning our dharma. That means we have to bring ourselves to a point where we can truly discover and clearly declare our own dharma. For that, we need to have intellectual independence and financial independence. We need to break free from dependence on others and create a sense of individuality for ourselves so that I am an independent person. I know what I want and I know what I need to do in the future to present a better version of myself to society. And closing the past means that we need to establish new important goals for our future. In a new home, in a new place, in a new body, with new feelings, and this is the secret to success. From year 25 onwards until year 20, as I mentioned before, we will be in contact with otherness even more. Incredibly strange changes will occur, changes that none of us have ever experienced in our lives, and we need to prepare ourselves for them. To do this and to raise our own vibration, we need to carefully align the harmony of our different bodies, such as the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, with new goals and a new, healthier lifestyle. And try as much as possible to close the files of the past, the things that are still left open, the things we've kept putting off, saying, I'll do it tomorrow, and repeating that every day. Let's try to close these files, the ones we say, I'll start next week from Monday, so that we can enter our new world at the level of March, lighter and less burdened than we were on the first day of Farvardin. Many friendships will change, quite significantly so. The nature of emotional relationships will change. Many groups that used to work together will undergo transformation and change. And many of the unhealthy attachments and inappropriate mindsets that have existed in my life and that we've put up with for years, these need to be resolved within the next 5 months. With myself, what do I want? Do I want to stay in this relationship? Do I want to stay in this job that I don't like, in this country that I don't want to stay in this house that I don't want to stay in? Or do I want to stay in these connections that no longer benefit me or not? It's possible for us to leave behind the music of many of our past relationships and join groups that in spiritual terms are called soulmates. Soulmates. Not in the sense that there's a woman sitting somewhere and my soulmate will come and I'll marry her. It doesn't mean that at all. We are all part of groups that are soulmates, meaning we've come from the same soul family. We will find each other, and in these 5 years, we will enter places where people are like-minded, like-hearted, and like-spirited with us. I'll talk about these things in greater detail next week, but today I just wanted to briefly mention the 12 signs about where we should focus our energies and attention more so that we can reach this cleansing, this clarity, this spiritual elevation, this lightness, and closing these karmas more quickly and easily. For Aries, those born in Farvardin, this cleansing is primarily and most importantly about your fears, the fears you've kept inside yourself, the worries you have, and in fact making peace with your inner child. Fears like, what if I fail? Or what if I'm making a mistake? What if I end up alone? What if I lose my financial and emotional security? These are fears that exist within you, whether consciously or unconsciously, whether you're aware of them or not. You need to put an end to these because your karma in this area is finished and you need to close the door on the past and gently close the file on all of these issues that you have been carrying with you for the past 38 years. These are old and no longer useful. Close their files and warmly welcome your new life, because you are about to enter a new and promising phase where you will gradually have more peace and truly enjoy life even more. So there's really no reason for you to worry about anything anymore. It's time to speak up, time to express yourself, and to clearly say what you want, especially regarding emotional matters where sometimes you held yourself back because you wanted to consider someone else. And for things that haven't been said, now is the time for you to sit down comfortably and talk about them. With complete confidence in yourself and your life, sit down and reflect on your past, which was very busy, and tell yourself that time has passed. Now I want to have this quality of life, and whoever wants to stay in my life is welcome to stay. And whoever doesn't want to can leave my life, but you must stand up and confront the things you used to stay silent about. Wishing the very best for you, Aries, And for those born in Ordibehesht, the Taurus. For those born in the month of Ordibehesht, it's time to break the silence, time to speak up, time to cleanse the throat chakra. There are things you haven't said out of consideration, and this has caused you to hand over the management of your life in a certain way. This management needs to be taken back from others and returned to your life and to you. What you feel inside, what truly benefits you, and those issues whose time has already passed, those things used to be very important to you. Close the chapter on them. Their time is over, like expired food that has gone bad and shouldn't be eaten anymore. Right now, your life is at a stage where there are certain things whose time has passed and they no longer serve you. In the future, you need to start clearing these things out. This could be in the area of friends and people you socialize with, or it could be among the group of people you used to work with. You let go of these, set them aside and focus on the truth of your own being. What do I want to be? Over the next 30 years or however long you live, you announce to others what kind of life you want to have. And as a result of this change and transformation, you may find new friends, new environments, and new places that bring you more happiness, give you greater security, and allow you to feel more peace and empathy with your other friends. Some friends who were only somewhat superficial or surface level, not truly heartfelt or deep, may eventually leave your life, and you will find yourself in relationships that are more warm and inviting, more profound and deeper, and have more spiritual closeness, which is genuinely wonderful for you. Try to speak up. Try to keep your throat chakra open and active. Say the things you've left unsaid, express yourself, and I wish you all the best, my dear Pisces. Now, for you, dear Geminis, it's time to take on new professional and social responsibilities. You've done some things in the past, and now it's time to close those chapters and start anew. It's time for much broader and more focused activities than before. This is not a time for laziness or retreat. This is not the time to say, I'll do it tomorrow, next year, or next month. Right now, all Geminis need to turn the dreams they've had into reality. Now is the time. You only have 2 or 3 months to make a plan. Decide that you want to move from this point to that point, and these are your plans for the future. These are the groups I want to work with, and these are the places I want to reach. And then put all your energy into achieving these goals. You have a very big responsibility ahead of you, and it's completely different from the past when most of your dreams were just in your thoughts. Now is the time for action, the time to bring those dreams and desires to life. Now is the time to be brave and to move forward without any fear. Maybe I'll have material problems. Maybe I'll run out of money. Maybe I won't get enough support. Don't worry about that at all. Move forward with confidence, and in this matter, make sure to maintain your balance. That means don't sacrifice too much of your health because you need to take care of your well-being, sometimes because of your nervous system. You're very sensitive, so it's possible you might experience insomnia. You might also have some nervous discomforts and things that in any case could make you anxious. Even illnesses could arise in your body. You need to pay attention to these things. 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, 8 hours of rest. Give yourself this schedule so that your physical, material, spiritual, family, and bodily life, all of these need to move forward in balance with each other at the same time. This is a very good time for establishing a strong foundation for new companies, innovative new ideas, and especially on social media. I wish all the best for you, dear Jamnays. But dear tearborns, cancers, it's time to reclaim your inner values. In the past, you sold yourself short. You forgave too much, stayed silent too often, and lowered yourself just to win people's hearts. Now is the time. Instead of daydreaming and imagining or fantasizing about what you wished you had, and in a way, perhaps in ways you haven't even noticed, in the past, you may have held yourself back simply because you didn't truly know your own worth or value. Now come out from under that shell where you've been quietly hiding and ask yourself, who am I really? What do I truly want? And be sure that when you finally know and recognize your own value, others won't be able to put you down either. Others won't underestimate you, and this will help you realize your own strengths. It's no longer the time for me to say, okay, then I won't say anything because normalized false. I might upset someone because a relative might get hurt or because friends might leave. If they want to leave, let them go. Anyone who can appreciate you and your true self is better off out of your life. Or at least these influences, whether they are people, habits, or situations that do not benefit you, should be kept at a comfortable distance from your life. This is an important moment to reflect and begin the process of detoxifying all the different parts of your life, taking time to consider what truly supports your well-being and letting go of anything that does not. If you feel like you're being exploited at your job, stand up to that situation and say, this is who I am. I give my best effort. And if that job doesn't satisfy you, leave it. I promise you'll find a better job. If you're in a relationship where you're not appreciated, or if you're in a group of friends where you don't feel comfortable or at ease, if there's no empathy between you, it's better to distance yourself from that environment in your life, because there will be groups that come into your life who will bring you blessings, offer you unwavering support, and genuinely want to see you grow and succeed. So now, at this very moment, is the time to have confidence and truly believe in yourself and in your own personal values, to give them value. What do they say? To appreciate them, bring them out, be grateful for them, and show them to others. And I wish the very best for you, dear Cancers. And as for Leos, dear Leos, now is the time to bring order and structure to your feelings, your living space, your circle of friends, your home and family environment, and to set new goals and make new plans. Starting today, you need to begin bringing discipline into every aspect of your life. Whether it's in your spending, your living environment, or within yourself by organizing your thoughts, or in your daily routines, you should have a list where you say, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this. That means you should have plans in your daily calendar, as well as monthly and yearly plans. And try when you wake up in the morning to say, these are the things I need to get done by tonight. There's no time for sleeping in or being lazy or waiting for someone to come and help me or for a miracle to happen. It's not the time for that. It's time to rely on yourself, take responsibility, and do what needs to be done. Bring what you dream about into reality. If you want to get some advice, you can definitely consult with people you trust. But in the end, the one who decides, the one who takes action, the one who makes the plans, the one who manages your whole life, it's all in your hands. You have to accept responsibility, and now is the time to act. If you don't do this within the next 2 or 3 months, it will be a very, very difficult period for you. So make a complete plan and do a thorough cleansing of your mind, thoughts, heart, friends, living environment, job, and especially your finances. You need to do these things. I have one more piece of advice: cut your hair. You don't need to shave your head completely. Just trim your hair a little bit, just a tiny amount, but definitely cut a small amount of your hair this month. Wishing all the best for you, my beloved dear ones. And now, dear Virgos, those wonderful people born in Shahrivar, which is Virgo season, this is not a time for wavering in your thoughts. This is not the time to evaluate whether you should do something or not, or to question whether you did something right or not. It's time for action now, not a time to explain or listen to explanations about why something hasn't been done. Now is the time for action. Your plans and your life, what you are presenting, your life's report card, is the practical work you are doing. There is no more flattery, no unnecessary talk, no need to explain. Your actions are your introduction. If you want to succeed, stop talking about this issue and stop explaining. Don't make excuses. Do what needs to be done, even when it is not easy, and that will elevate you. Oh, that will take you higher to those very high positions that you've always dreamed of. But most of the time, instead of focusing more on action, you focus on whether you're doing the right thing. Did I speak well? Did I say it in a considerate manner? Did I listen in a considerate manner? Did I act correctly? The time for these has passed. A karma should sit down, make a plan, and do the right thing. Get the final job done. I don't know. How should I put it so that there should be honesty in your speech? You have to face reality truly and honestly, not running away from it, not beating around the bush, but instead paying full and undivided attention. That if I am working on something, I should make sure that I am genuinely satisfied with it myself and that I have truly done my best. I should know that I'm doing the right thing and not worry about others' judgment and present it as my own business card. Without further ado, the best wishes to you, my dear Virgos, and now my dear Libras. Those of you born in the month of May, be careful about making hasty financial decisions. Hold off on spending money for education or for the education of others. You really need to be careful about who you are getting involved with, what you are spending money on, and what the real purpose is behind investing this capital. Is it to please others? Is it for getting an education or for providing education? Or is it because I truly believe that I should invest this capital in this particular venture? You need to bring order to all your emotional, mental, and physical activity, your daily tasks as well. You should write them down in a schedule, be disciplined, and don't see value only in financial terms. Stop trying to buy respect and status with money. True value lies within you. Not in what you possess, not in what you own. Values come from within you. And when this happiness doesn't come from inside me, and I'm just spending money to show people that I'm okay, this will never bring you true satisfaction, and it can even squander your wealth. So this time, in this new phase, the lesson you need to learn from the world is this: that values are within me, happiness and joy are within me, not in what I have. And in fact, you have to accept that ultimately we do not truly own anything. In this world, what truly matters most is the genuine joy and the lasting peace that we are able to find within ourselves. that satisfaction that I will have at night when I go to sleep. So instead of drawing your strength from outside yourself, sometimes it's better to take a moment to look within. What kind of lifestyle truly makes you feel happy and fulfilled? If this job is only for status and prestige, then I don't want it anymore. What I want in my life is peace. I want to have very joyful mornings and truly peaceful nights. Wishing all the best for you, dear Libras and Scorpio. Those who were born in the month of Abanish, should know that the secret to their success lies in discipline and order, especially in their speech. When it comes to matters related to immigration or legal issues, you must absolutely follow through and implement them. Finding that power within yourself now holds a new and deeper meaning. What you used to do in the past for the sake of dealing with people now needs to be thoughtfully reconsidered and redefined. Spending money to gain fame and popularity is very short lived. But if you turn your talents and creativity into a new thoughtful strategy in your life, one that you are doing for your own personal satisfaction, happiness, and peace of mind, as well as for your family, that will start to give you a sense of peace that you haven't had in the past 40 years. In order to achieve this success, you need to build a well organized army. It's as if you are truly leading an army where everything is moving forward with a disciplined strategy. And that's when, as you bring order to your legal affairs, as you bring order to your way of life and show your true self to others, the secret to your happiness will be revealed and your lifestyle will change, your character will change, and this will attract more people to you. They will trust you more. You will become more likable and you will open a door to a completely unknown world for yourself. I hope you can bring this harmony, these three elements together at these points in your life with order and balance. Wishing the very best for you, dear Scorpios. And now, dear and esteemed Sagittarius friends, this is a time for cleansing yourself of silent enemies, your hidden adversaries. Some things that you used to feel before but still continued with, those connections need to be removed from your life. It's time to cleanse your circle of friends and colleagues or in any artistic or other fields you are working in. There were some people in your life who were not honest with you. Now is the time to set them aside and form new connections with new people. If you have shared financial resources and want to continue with them, you need to set boundaries. This part is mine, that part is yours. Doing things without clear boundaries will very likely cause you unnecessary losses. Invest with people you fully trust and genuinely believe in. This time, a foundation built on relationships you know well and can truly rely on will be built for you that could bear fruitful rewards from this investment for many years to come. But it must be with people whom you truly know. Deep down, you can trust. Trust in those around you, in emotional partners, in financial partners. One of the things you need to pay close attention to during this period, in these 3 months, if it hasn't existed in the past, either cut it off or set up a new system for it or establish new rules. Rebuilding what has fallen apart and become unstable and increasingly worrisome over the past 5 years. Now is the time to thoughtfully rewrite it, meaning any and all corrections that have been needed or required over these past 5 years. Actions that have unfortunately gone down the wrong path need to be carefully rewritten. And during this important process of change and transformation, you must consciously avoid repeating the same old patterns. Whatever you have been repeating since 2020 that hasn't brought success and has hit a dead end, this situation really needs to be stopped. And you absolutely have to come forward with a new and different approach. Maybe with different people, or maybe with new partners. You truly need to take control of your own life. In fact, you have handed over control to others or to fate. But now is the time to trust yourself and stand firm with those you trust. And your intuition is telling you this because your intuition is very strong, especially now and for the next 3 months. You'll see. You need to trust that for your future and say, whatever losses I've had up until now or whatever has happened, if there are friendships that maybe aren't good for you, don't hesitate to end them and start anew. Start a new business, a new romantic partnership, a new friendship, or a new financial venture. Do it with new people and with new rules. Wishing the very best for all of you, my dear Azaborns and Dayborns. Dayborns, you need to let go of feelings of guilt. Staying silent and being afraid of causing conflict, arguments, or disrupting the peace at home. You need to set these aside and also don't trust just anyone. Instead, create a circle for yourself, maybe of about 10 people around you, and tell yourself, I'll keep these people satisfied and the rest don't matter to me. I take charge of my own life with my own caution and with this circle of trust. This group of people around me might be 5, 7, or 10 people. I trust them and I won't sacrifice myself or my life for the rest. Instead, I'll focus more on my own personal happiness and genuine satisfaction because ultimately prioritizing myself is important. That's what I work on. You absolutely have to make peace with your inner child, even if it means going to a psychologist. Make sure you close the files of your past in complete peace with yourself and enter a new atmosphere, a new world with new beliefs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with allowing yourself to let go of the things you've believed in your whole life. Set them aside and declare that your beliefs have changed, that you no longer look at life the same way. Transformation is the key to success. If I simply stay in one place and don't make any changes, it means I'm becoming stagnant. I'm falling into a state of stagnation and I'm not making any progress. In contrast, you really need to be open-minded. You need to try to bring in new ideas and fresh perspectives. Bring new styles and approaches into your life, change your lifestyle for the better, and let go of old habits that are holding you back. Let go of the past in spirit. You are entering a new phase, joining new groups whose language, heart, and spirit align with yours. If you want to fully step into a new life with more joy, you need to make room for it. That means let go of the past so you can make space for a new life to come in. Wishing the best for you, dear Aquarians. And now for my dear Aquarius friends born in Bahman. It's time to journal. It's time to journal. It's time. You need to dedicate some time to every area of your life and give time to your thoughts. You need to bring order to your daily routine. You need to bring order to your work schedule. And when you plan, put it down on paper and write out what your plan is for today, what your plan is for the next 5 years. Such wonderful success will come into your life so that all your dreams will truly be realized. But the first and most important thing is to bring order to what you eat, and also to the time at which you eat your meals. To your thoughts as well, don't try to work on 5 things at once. Just focus on one thought, finish it, and then move on to another. When it comes to financial matters, you need to sit down and write down, these expenses I made, this one, and this one were unnecessary and need to be eliminated from my life. I'm not going to spend money on these kinds of things anymore. And I'm going to save a bit. Your lifestyle, your strategy, your outlook on life, all of these need to completely change. Toxic friends, those people who have never truly had good intentions in your life, really need to be removed from your life. You genuinely need to close the door on the past and allow yourself to have a completely fresh start. This new beginning could be a new job, a new me, new friends and groups, a new lifestyle, all of these. Don't waste your energy unnecessarily. Don't spend it trying to prove to someone who you are or what you are or why you did something in the past or why you want to do something in the future. Instead, focus your energy on yourself. Focus on your primary goal and you will truly rise very high. Maybe you'll do this sometimes alone. You have to take responsibility, but success will definitely come into your life. It might not be all that peaceful or pleasant though. If you really, it is normal to have some fear, but that fear itself can sometimes make you begin to doubt yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Have complete self-confidence. Your problem is that you lack discipline. Once you have discipline and remove these negative energies from your life, and you just learn to focus on one thing, on one subject, on one form, on one goal, your life will become infinitely more peaceful. You were lost for many years, but now you have finally found yourself. Do not let the old energies come back and pull you back again. Burn the bridges behind you. Break the bridges behind you. And take a step forward into a new world with a new job, a new home, a new life, and so on. New thoughts, wishing the best for you, my dear Aquarius and Pisces friends, and especially those born in S-Fund, Pisces. Your focus should be on your creative powers. Whatever you want to see in your future, you need to plant its seed now. No more saying, I'll do this tomorrow or I'll do this next year. That's not it. You need to make your dreams a reality, put them into action. Right now, today, this very month, there's no more time left. You are very talented. There are so many unknown things within you that you haven't discovered yet, and the final choice, you need to choose among all your talents which path to take and where to go. If you're standing at a crossroads, at a fork in the road, or at an intersection, that thing that makes your heart beat faster, that makes you feel butterflies in your stomach, that makes you happy, that's your life path. Trust your heart. Gently tone down all the rules and expectations that come from outside yourself. And whatever it is that brings you true peace and genuine pleasure, choose what gives you that feeling inside. This is the secret to your success. Try to have harmony. Harmony with your body, harmony with your mind, and don't do things just to look out for someone else. Don't just take care of others and lose your own identity. Forget about losing yourself. Put yourself first, second, and third, and then others. Only then can you take care of others as well. Close the files of the past. If you have any legal issues, try to resolve them within the next 4 or 5 months and embrace it. Because the universe of existence is gently and purposefully taking you to a place you have always dreamed of. but your biggest enemy was yourself. You were the one standing in your own way. Let your creativity out. Not only enjoy your own being, but be proud of it too. Wishing all the best for all of you, I hope. Have a great week. And until next week, when we're together again, I send a kiss to all your hearts.